light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys. Time to make a choice. Time to find our courage. Time to be deployed. Make our only stand here. Make our roads complete. All we waited for now. Past the future meet. Get your weapons ready. Kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. A life you cannot buy. Face the facts before you. Face the simple truth. We're hopelessly outnumbered. It's tragic, but it's true. Make your last formation. Take the final road. Now it's time for endings. Now it's time to go. Fight the war. Oh, fight the war. Fight the war.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. It's because I'm fighting the war, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, that's a League of Legends joke about the poem that's going to be coming up soon. Yeah, that's right. And there goes the music into the background. What's going on, everybody? Good to see everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I go on right now, Mason. Welcome, Arvanauts. What's going on, everybody? It is a pleasure to see everyone. I went on late tonight again. As I had warned you guys last night, I had an end-of-school picnic for my daughter to go to. So we had fun at that. It was a good time was had by all. It was actually a pretty good Draz trio out there that was playing as well. So it was a whole school picnic. We brought fruit salad. It was good. A lot of people brought salad. There's a lot of salad going on. Many, many different salads. Chicken salad, egg salad, potato salad, macaroni salad, regular salad, various different kinds of salad. It was just a lot of salads. There was also cake, which was cool too. So that was the deal with that. Oh, that's nice, Mason. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm going to be playing some Witcher later on tonight. But let me say hi to everybody. So I came on a little bit late tonight. Normally, I don't like to start this late, but I wanted to get some playing in, especially because I wasn't here towards the end of last week because I was away at a conference. So I figured I would get a couple of hours of playing in as well. And I also have some poems for Patreon people as well. So That's what's going on. But first, before I do that, I want to thank everyone for being here at this late hour nonetheless. And I want to remind everyone how you guys can support the stream. Exclamation point CTT will allow you to tweet out this stream to all and sundry. Exclamation point ARVTube will get you over to my YouTube channel where you can hang out and be part of the past broadcast of the stream. You can get the past broadcast of the stream, including my Witcher previous streams and others. And exclamation point Steam Group will get you over to the Arvanauts, currently 240 members strong, where you can hang out and talk about the cast in between casts as well. And of course, exclamation point Arvtreon. And I saw, by the way, Just2 Studios said that he became a patron, and I think I saw that. Thank you very much, Just2, coming in at the patron level, contributing $1 a month. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for joining on with the Arvanauts crew and with the Patreon. I appreciate that very much. And yeah, Arvtreon will get you over to that, and all of that is very helpful and very much appreciated. Not required, but certainly appreciated. And if you contribute at the $10 level or above, if you become a patron at the $10 level or above, you will get a special poem that is written in your honor, and I have just about completed them. In fact, I have everyone else's poem done except for Shadowed Mage, just because he happens to be on the bottom of the list alphabetically as I was looking at it. So I have everyone else's. So if you are Kilobyte, if you are KL Satobo, if you are Mercurius, if you are Mr. Wonders, if you are Xanos, or if you are Wolf5, I have all of your poems complete. And so, yes, you need to make sure. Oh, and duty calls also. I forgot about duty calls. I have duty as well. So I have all of those people here, and when all those people arrive, I will read them their poem as necessary. And I actually see one of them is already here, so I'll be able to read Mr. Wonder's poem as well. But anyway, lots and lots and lots and lots of salads. The donation button and not just Patreon. Well, actually, I'll talk about that in just a second when I say hi to everybody. But I do want to just mention that Witcher 3 going on tonight. Tomorrow is either going to be Witcher 3 or Icewind Dale. I only have 4 people at the moment confirmed for Icewind Dale. I have not yet heard from Inam. In fact, I have not seen Inam streaming over the last few days, so I'm not sure what's going on. I've been too busy doing a bunch of other stuff to kind of check in, but I hope everything's okay. I want to check in with him and see how he's doing. But I don't know. I don't know if he's in or not, so I'm not sure. So we're either playing The Witcher tomorrow, or we are doing Inam. Or we're doing Inam, or we're playing the game called Innominatus. No, we're either doing Icewind Dale tomorrow, or we're doing The Witcher 3, but it will be one or the other. And I should also let you guys know that I happened to check out a very interesting stream earlier today when I was doing some work, and that is Sword Coast Legends, as some of you may have seen, has its own Twitter channel. Sword Coast Legends is a new kind of D&D RPG, which looks to be kind of following in the footsteps of Neverwinter Nights. I went over and took a look at it. It was mostly just like still shots and things like that, but they had one of the devs there. They actually had the CEO of Nspace there, the company that's putting it together. And so I basically said that I would like to have them on, and they said they would love to make that happen. And so it looks like we're going to be having, as I was hoping would be the case, the Sword Coast Legend people on at some point in the not too distant future. Now, we may do it a little bit closer to when the game is actually released, but it does look like that's going to happen down the line. So I am hoping for the best, but I wanted to let you guys know that that was happening. Okay, so tonight, however, day 8 of The Witcher 3, and that will be after I have a chance to read poems for anyone who's here from the Patreon. Now, as far as the Patreon is concerned, and let me pop myself up here. Hold on, let me get rid of the Witcher image, and let me get rid of this, and let me turn on this. Hello, everyone. Good to see you all. I'm wearing my Sega Dreamcast shirt today. Good console, Sega Dreamcast. So, yes, now, let me answer some of these questions. In answer to Just2 and in answer to Mason. And Law, are you... Do I not... Is there... Wait a minute. I don't think I have you, Law, at the... Because did you contribute at the $10 level? I don't remember, because I don't know if I have you on the list. If I'm missing one for you, then I'll get you also, Law. I'm basically missing just you. If that is the case, then I'm missing you as well. Otherwise, I'm just missing Shadowed Mage and also one other person who I don't know their Twitch name, so I sent them a message so I can find out their Twitch name and write them their poem. Now, Dreamcast all has old me. No, actually, what I wore to the picnic tonight was my Avenger shirt. So, and some of the kids there complimented me. They're like, it's a nice shirt. I'm like, thanks. I know. I was the cool kid. It was a great console. I don't know about the greatest console, but it was great. Now, in answer to Just2 and to Mason, For a long time, I didn't have any kind of a donation button. In fact, I streamed for years without any kind of money or anything like that. And then I started moving towards partnership a few months back, probably about 6 months ago or so. And I've tried a couple times, didn't work out. And basically, I started the Patreon because I had a number of people that had asked me how they could support the stream. I thought it would be useful in terms of being able to, if necessary, upgrade computer components and things like that. And most of all, I wanted to be able to show Twitch the support that the channel has. The more backers and the more funding we get, the more likely it is that I can get partnership. Once that happens, I will shut down the Patreon, and I assume everybody who's supporting me on the Patreon side will go over to sub with Twitch. And the reason I want that to happen is mostly, number one reason, I want you guys to have the transcoder. I want to be able to have the transcoder so you guys can watch me at whatever quality level you're at, so that you don't have to worry about buffering, things like that. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, of course, the emotes are always a fun thing, and I have a number of people who have already made emotes for me and are just waiting for the channel to get partners. That can happen. And reason number three is that partner help and partner support is very quick, and that can be helpful, especially when we're doing special events like the dev interviews I do, like ArvCon that we just got done doing, and stuff like that. So that's why I want the channel to get partnered, and that's why I wanted to do Patreon. But as I say, I will not run Patreon and partnership at the same time. So when the channel gets partnered, I will shut down the Patreon shortly thereafter, and then hopefully everyone will be able to move over and go with the sub button on Twitch instead. That said, I don't want to get into a big thing of like donations and stuff like that. Most of the time, the way that people have supported me in the past before this was available is either they would contribute games to me, and by the way, I'm gonna call someone out for giving me a bunch of games recently for giveaways and the like. Or number two, they would support me by buying a book, which is always, of course, appreciated as well. So those were the two options, and those things are still there. If you want to be able to support me, that's one big way to be able to do it. But I didn't want to make this into kind of a, help Arv out all the time stream. The reason I wanted to do the Patreon is to show support for the stream with partnership, and it does help. I mean, all of it definitely helps because it can help towards, computer components if I want to update my graphics card. It definitely helps me with subbing to other people as well, which is good for networking, like Super Guitar Bros, stuff like that. And so that's the thing as well. All right, then it's my bad, Law. I didn't see it on the list for some reason. Maybe I accidentally marked you as complete. So my fault, dude. I'm sorry. So it's you, Shadowed Mage, and the person whose name I don't know who just contacted. So it's one of, but I will get you in there too. So it's you and Shadowed Mage. Sorry, man. I will get you in there as soon as possible. So anyway, that's what the Patreon is for. It's very much appreciated. Of course, it's never a requirement. Just you guys being here is good enough. But if you want to be able to support the stream, it certainly is appreciated and it certainly helps. And the other thing is that it also gives you guys some benefits. For one thing, because we've hit the milestone goals that we have so far, it means you get a Fighting Fantasy Gamebook session twice a month. For a second, it means that because we've hit another milestone goal, you guys will get to pick a game for me, which I'm going to be trying to set up for sometime next week when that game selection will happen. That's a game for me to play. And then third of all, it's a good thing because those who are patrons have their own special draw, which only patrons are entered into, which is cool. And then the last thing is that I think we just got $2 more. I think someone just adjusted their pledge or did something because of that whole OCD thing you guys always complain about. But the second thing is that it's also helpful because you guys can get benefits like written critiques of your work at a certain level. So if you've written stuff and you want me to take a look at it as a professional author and a professor, I will do that for you. And I will write you an epic poem as well. And I have poems written for those of you who have done that so far. So I am looking forward to reading those poems to some people as well. So that is the deal with that. So yes, support for the Patreon is much appreciated. If you guys are able to, that would be wonderful. But again, no pressure, but if you can do it, would be great. I should play Hearthstone because a new mode for Hearthstone has been announced. Really? What's the new mode? Yeah, you can gift it on Steam, Shatter. Yes. In fact, if you're a friend of mine on Steam, then you can just send it to me that way. And by the way, let me just say, I want to thank publicly. I want to thank Scriptlet publicly because, and I told him I was going to do this. Scriptlet just dropped the motherlode of all games. Check this out. He told me these were games that he had gotten over the years that he wasn't going to use or whatever else, but check out the games that he gave me. He just sent me all these games this evening. He told me he was going to do this. From Scriptlet, we now have for giveaway the following games. Oh, sorry, it goes to me. So Arvin Eleron, same name as on Twitch. If you go to Steam, you'll see my name on there. Same name as on Twitch, Cheddar. Yeah. It's just my Twitch name, my Steam name is Arvin Eleron as well. So just send me a friend request. And yeah, that's awesome, man. No requirement at all, but you can do that if you like. So, okay, here we go. So here are the following games that Scriptlet gave me. You guys ready? Mass Effect Collection, Crypt of the Necrodancer, Bastion, Injustice, Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 2, BioShock Triple Pack, Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, Greed Corp, and last of all, VVV, which is this like gravity thing game. 10 games. What's up, Div? That is no joke, people. He dropped a ton of games, and a lot of them are good things, too. Crypt of the Necrodancer, Injustice, Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition, Lego Marvel Superheroes, BioShock Triple Pack. There's some good stuff in there. So, yeah. So I really appreciate that. That's very kind of him. Lots and lots of games that I've been given over the years from people to support the stream, and that's amazing. So, good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I was like really impressed. So those games are going to be part of not only the Patreon giveaway, but the regular giveaway as well. So yeah, so that's the deal with that. I want to thank Scriptlet, and I wanted to say it publicly. And again, as I have now officially given you Just Two Studios your thanks. As a person who contributed to the stream, I gave you your public shout out and thanks for being a patron. I appreciate that, man, very much. So cool. All right. Right. So that takes care of that. Now, I have before me, I am looking at my list of people, and I have before me the person who is ready. So, Mr. Wonders, you are currently the only patron that I have in chat at the moment. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you. So, Mr. Wonders, are you ready for your poem, sir? I have your Patreon poem. And again, for those of you who are not sure, if you contribute at the $10 or more level per month as a patron, I will write a poem describing your exploits. And I tried to actually do this one tailored slightly to what Mr. Wonders had asked. So, Mr. Wonders, are you ready, sir? Are you ready? Also, is everybody else ready? I should ask that also. Whispers do work, but be aware that if you whisper to me, though, the whisper is going to show up on chat. So, as you just saw, be careful, Wonders, because, like, whispers work, but whispers show up on chat because of my chat window. So, sorry. If you have something secret you want to send me, you can send it to me via... If you have something secret you want to send to me, you can send it to me via, like, private message. Yeah. Hey, Harv, don't tell anybody, but I think the rest of the chat can't be trusted. Did anybody see that? I'm just gonna go over there. Good times. Good times. Secret. Want to buy a super secret Dakota ring? Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the whisper thing is cool. I just think like for casters, I know it's going. People are going to get in trouble with this. I just know it. I know people are going to be like, "Okay, Harv, so don't tell anybody." Oh, never mind. Oh, jeez. Secret. Yep. I remember and plus it's old school, right? Like the old school whisper, man. I remember the old school whisper /W and then whatever, man. That was old school chat work, man. Back in the day, you could whisper things to people. So anyway, Wonders, are you ready for your poem, or is that what you were about to send me a message about? Do you not want me to read it out loud? Do you want me to just send it to you? It's up to you. Your call. Whatever you like. And by the way, hi Thorg, who I think just popped in. My overlay chat will be modded soon to ignore them. Okay. That's true. That probably is a good call. Although I'm going to have to do that and then figure out when someone whispers me and they're like, "Why are you ignoring me?" And I'm like, because I don't know. You know. Yeah. Yeah, it could be. No. I'm only going to do it, but I'm I'm ready. I stand ready. I even included what you asked me to include too, Wonders. I even added that. If you find it acceptable, I'll allow you to publish it verbally. All right. All right. I don't think chat can be trusted. Is anyone paying attention? Wait. Oh, God. All right, I'm going to private message you right now. Okay, I just private messaged Mr. Wonders. I just private messaged you. So let me know, man. Let me know because, you know, I love to read these things out in chat to sort of for people to see what's going on if the patron is comfortable with it. So, so yes. Hi. So yes. So as soon as Mr. Wonders has had a chance to read it, we will see. Yeah, no, I have more than, there's more than that in here. I can see that on my, on what I've got. It is bugged, I think. It was bugged earlier, too. What I'm looking at is more than that. There's more than that number. So, that is incorrect. Yeah, no. Oh, God, I whispered it to everybody. Everybody in chat. No, there's more than that. I'm looking at more right now. So, right now, like, you know, so right now I just sent the poem, and somewhere the Pentagon is like, why did we get this? What is this? I don't know, sir. It looks like a poem from a guy named Arvin Elrond. Who's that? I don't know. He's some guy. What? Is he a threat? I don't know. Let me read the poem. It looks like he's perhaps someone from Twitch. Why is someone from Twitch sending the Pentagon a poem? I don't know, sir. Anyway. So, all right. Well, as soon as Wonders has a chance to see if he likes it, I will, he can let me know, and then I will read it out loud to everybody. But in the meantime, let us get under the way. The cake is a lie. But in the meantime, let's get underway with a little bit more of The Witcher 3. Confirmed on the Pentagon needs love too. You're currently on vacation. Nice, dude. Happy vacation, sir. Oh, you don't have access to your bot. Well, fortunately, the bot is up and running. And actually, Cambridge bot is not up at the moment. So right now, Cambridge bot is the one that is down and down for the count. But fortunately, Lawbot is up there. So yeah, I know. I know exactly. Somehow I have a feeling that the Pentagon has got bigger fish to fry than, you know, the NSA's got bigger fish to fry than worrying about a Twitch channel. I'm guessing. That's awesome though, man. Oh, you're in Seattle? Cool, dude. Are you enjoying it out there? I like Seattle quite a bit. I know. I'm waiting for like a drone to just like come right outside and be like, and then like you hear like, sir, we're determining whether or not you are a threat. I'm like, I'm playing a game. You're like, I can see that, sir. Thank you for your time.
Searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend,
chicken salad.
Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about
Okay,
a masked
cool.
mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout.
Is it raining out there?
Set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Oh, yeah. It's true. I guess is that part of the point, Axe? Like, you really have to want to see the secret? I can't really read it. Not at all. It's summer. You know, when I first went out to Seattle, for a while I went out there, and I was convinced that all of this nonsense about, like, how it rains all the time was just BS. Hold on a second. I was convinced that it was all BS because I was like, because I figured it was just a way to keep people from the East Coast from moving out to Seattle. Because I'm like, it's not that bad in here. It's fine. Oh, okay. That's good to know, Thor. Okay, so I did that. Let me see what is it that I wanted to do? I think I was still doing Ladies of the Wood, right? I was going to the Elderman of Downmorn about the village's problem, right? Which was connected to the Family Matters quest, so. I understand. No problem, Div. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Yeah, so my father-in-law got really mad, and he started sending me all of these, like, statistics about how much it rains. Like, it rains 300 days a year here. I'm like, that's what you say. But you know what else I know? I know that every so often a conspiracy is based in truth. It's pretty funny. There. Yes. That's where I'm going. Yeah, this is main quest, although I'm trying to pick back up. What I'm trying to do is pick back up to side quest. That's basically what I'm trying to do, is pick back up to side quest. I really do not like that Twitch does that. Steam, I should say. What the devil is that? Whoa, hey! Ah. Bastard. Do that again, Drowner. It rains like 59 times a year.
Come on, Roach.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Well, later on, it was pretty obvious that it does rain a whole lot. Like, it did become obvious that it rained quite a bit, but certainly at the time, I'm like, wow.
Slow now. Whoa.
Oh, really, Axe? Yeah, I'm trying to do... I'll tell you guys what I'm trying to do, and please don't tell me how to. I'm trying to do this thing, which is the Family Matters thing, and all of a sudden I accidentally started doing this, but I think they ultimately are together because I have to find the Baron's wife, who is somewhere in Crookback Bog. So somewhere is where the Baron's wife is somewhere here. And I don't know where, but supposedly it's all connected to this. So I'm going to do the Ladies of the Wood and then continue with Family Matters. So it's all going to hook back up eventually, so I've been told. Okay. Let's talk to some of these people. What do we got? Oh, shoot. Something about kindling, damn it. Rid your hut and yard of mice, rats, and other furry vermin. For a bit extra, I'll see to the crawly, creepy kind as well. Fast and effective, using the latest natural methods. A special magic flute from... I once again made you choose between your stream and GNS Critical Role stream. Ah, sorry, dude. Sorry, man. I do regularly stream on Thursdays. It's just I'm starting a little later than I usually do, but sorry, man. Let's see. Fast and effective using the latest natural methods. A special magic flute from Hammelstein, which do no harm to plants nor friendly beasts. Reasonable prices, effectiveness guaranteed. A wandering rat catcher. Handicrafts from wicker and birch, basket mats, and more. We use wicker both white and dyed, with or without bark. On request, we can also make furniture, brooms, and other such household necessities. No pots, of course. Price negotiable. Crops accepted most eagerly. Matrian daughters. If you wear it, I can patch it, sew it, darn it, otherwise make it good as new or better. My hands work fast and steady. Thread and patches included in the price, but if more than an L's worth of stuff is needed, you'll have to provide it yourself. Payment in eggs, grain, or potatoes preferred. Antonina, boy, these are really fascinating. Super fascinating. Oh my god, really, Axe? Good god, dude. Pots, mugs, and vases, molded and fired, all made of the purest clay, straight from byways. Everything to fit your fancy, decorated or plain, but all pretty as a milkmaid and twice as sturdy, Ansel. Oh, I mean, if you want to post them in here, you can. Sure, Wonders, that's fine. I mean, you know, I guess I hope that people do multi-stream and don't all wander off just to go see them without seeing me ever, but, you know. Let's see. Monster of the Swamp. Anyone knows how to read this and read it careful so that it's known far and wide, or at least throughout the whole village. Out in the bog, by where we dig peat, there's a beast what feeds on men and spurts out deadly mists all around itself. If you're good with a sword and looking for coin, know that I'll pay and pay well for that beast's head. And everyone else, stay out of that cursed bog if you value your lives. Don't say it didn't warn you. Less love. Okay. Swamp Thing. Alright, that's the dude I'm supposed to talk to.
My dad had a sword once too.
I'll bet he did. Alright, bro.
Greetings.
What's bothering the villagers?
Nice village.
Aye,
A real pearl of the swamps.
if you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
Don't belong to anyone. Down to business. I want to get this done quickly.
Ah, so that's how it's to be.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is.
That's a good
Just
question.
The essentials.
If you know how to
The
read.
war
They're like,
awoke
I don't.
ancient
Wait, what?
power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied, all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeared to move them.
That comb over, though.
You must go there.
I hear you,
Dark
Wonders.
powers must be cast off.
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now's a wonder. A few times folk from round here gather to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil.
It's
back
kind of a
to loose.
small hill.
None returned.
Axed.
The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
Great. Some more undead. Why is all these monsters that I have to kill always undead? I guess there was a griffin. I guess that wasn't.
When did all this start?
3 year back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled a hare from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Women folk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing. The young'uns, born crippled.
This is worse.
lame,
Also,
fear and cursing.
the food is terrible. And
Long have we pled for the
other
ladies'
terrible
help.
things.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folks stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
Alright. So I have to find out what's killing villagers from Down Warren. Alright, well... You know, that's really more of a job for a Witcher, and, oh. I'll take care of it.
If only me man worked forever.
Of course, when they say Ladies of the Wood, all I can think of is Lady of the Lake. The Lady of the Lake, her odd clad in the most purest shimmering samite, held aloft from the bosom of the water Excalibur, signifying by divine providence that I, Arthur, was to be king of the Britons. King of the who? What am I looking at? There we go. Oh, all the way down there? Okay. Alright, hillock time. Let's pick it up, Roach. We're gonna head out that way, and while I'm there, I'll pick up a couple of the question marks, too. Actually, it's like right in the middle of that, too. I want to pick those up. Let me go down. Yeah, I'll pick this up while I'm there.
Faster.
Let's do it up. Straight through the woods we go. That griffin head on my horse. Whoa, hi guys. How the hell with you? Whoa. It's getting a little creepy. Whoa, my God. Listen to that sound. The best sign to upgrade. Yeah, it's a very good question. And it kind of depends. I like Igni a lot, but I have to say that I started... Quen is very useful. And I have to say that in some cases you need what is it, Erden. You need that to fight some creatures. I have to say that Axii actually did a pretty good job in wiping... No, it wasn't Axii, it was Ard. Did a pretty good job in knocking down a bunch of drowners so I could stab them, basically coup de grace them. So I think there's a lot of different possibilities. I'm going to actually start out with Ard, in fact. Ah. What? Right there.
Be gone! Be gone! Be gone! The powers will not relent.
Whoa, werewolf! Ow. Whoop! I need Igni for this.
Who are you?
Yeah, that's creepy.
Be gone! Be gone! Be gone!
Wow.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Interesting. Alright. Yeah, with my belly point. I can do a small dodge? How do I do a small dodge? Yeah, I thought so. I gotta go in that cave. I'm gonna have to go in that cave. Listen to that sound, man. Absolutely freaking creepy.
Be gone! Come no closer. I know whence you come.
Interesting. Find out where the voice is coming from using your Witcher's senses. Let's see. Geralt was to solve their problem, a rash of mysterious murders. He spoke to the earldom and learned the evil power behind the killings dwelled in the Whispering Hillock, wherever else.
The powers that protect me, they sense whence you come.
Is it in the tree? Oh boy. There's gonna be some Nazgul business right here. We're gonna get a Weathertop situation going on. Whoops. Whoops! Ow. So we got a lot of wolves. We got a werewolf going on. Now, see, for example, against wolves are wolf-like creatures. Igni is badass. Igni is very, very powerful against them.
Kid.
As is oil. Yeah. And actually, I haven't really applied against wolves. I have Spectre oil. I need to do more with oils. I know that they said it was a bigger part of Witcher 2 than it is of 3, but I really do not do enough with oils, so I'll have to work on that.
Magic. A place of power.
I went in the place of power. I'm not doing that. Past the place of power? What? What are you talking about? Oh, wait a second. Oh, look at this. Look at this. What have we here? Oh my god, below the roots of the great tree. Dude, this is creepy as hell, man. So we got a living tree is what we got going on here. Ah, good to know. Joy. Gonna fight an Ent. Fighting Treebeard. Or Old Man Willow, actually.
Why have you come? Why spill this blood?
Hey, Dragon Spear. What's up, man?
Are you here to grant me death? Or is my freedom your wish?
What the hell is this?
Who are you?
I abandoned my circle, where I'd kept the balance. The crones killed me, and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circle in Velen.
I wander eternally through a maze of vows, helplessly sliding over a sea.
Why did they kill you?
Why did they kill you?
The crones want this land. They'd rule the wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
I want to ask that question again.
Who are you?
I abandoned my circle.
Never heard of a druid circle in Velen.
I wander eternally.
That's what I wanted to ask.
You must know the crones pretty well.
They are Velen's curse. They hear all through severed ears. They weave hair and twist lives. They take their strength from a broth of human flesh.
Why did they kill
I
you?
already know
The
that.
crones want. I stood in their way.
Interesting.
I had to die.
Okay, what about corpses?
I saw women, children even, lying dead on this hill. Did they want to destroy you?
To nature, to the forest and earth, all death is alike. Every death is equal. I cry, I wail, none listens.
Why'd you attack me then? I don't know if you want to know, Dragon.
This is my prison. A fortress besieged. Murderers I await, and my forest protects me.
Murderers?
Murderous sisters killed my body. Now my soul they hunt, for I defy them.
Oh, sketchy, sketchy.
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here in fetters of magic. I wandered endlessly. A labyrinth of
But the crones were creepy too.
children. I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale, a gallop unchained. I shall save them. Only I can.
What's up, Bobby?
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no rules to our ceremony. They shall all die. Let them be saved.
The crones. What do you know about them?
The sisters are older than the oldest trees. Velen is their realm. All life here serves them. The sisters live concealed. You will not find them. They hear all. You cannot hide.
I saw women, children.
To nature I cry.
Wow. So here's the thing. I kind of believe this thing. I mean, the way that the crones set up in the first place struck me as sketchy, and if you remember, even the godling, Johnny, the godling, was basically like the crones, and they said they protect the forest in their own way. So essentially what I would be doing is taking the side of one powerful force against the other. The two problems here are I still don't have a ton of information to go on with this thing. It did attack me, but it was sort of attacking more generally. That I feel like this thing is telling the truth, but my concern is if I help him, the crones are obviously not going to help. First of all, I'm going to make them an enemy of them. Secondly, they're clearly not going to help me figure out where what's-her-face is. So straw poll this. I think I know what I'm going to do, but I am curious. I think I know what I'm going to do, but I just am curious what chat thinks. So hold on here. I'm just curious. See, I just want to know what you guys think. I have my own decision, but I'm curious what chat thinks. So go ahead and type in !choose, and then if you think I should help this thing or if I should support the crones. I think I know what I'm going to do, but I'm curious what chat thinks. And again, if you're basing this on Nala, I'm just curious. And it has to be !choose. Or as Ocadrian insists on calling it, bang choose. Or, which is, like, I never heard of bang as an exclamation point, but that's what he says. I'm curious. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks, Thor. One is help this thing that I'm looking at. One is like help the thing that I'm looking at, and two is help the crones. The crones sent me out to figure out what was going on with this village, and when I got out there, the earlderman of the village told me that his people were being haunted by nightmares and being killed by this thing. I'll tell you well, I want to wait till you guys are done with the poll. And then I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and I'm going to tell you what it is that I'm thinking of. I'm actually reminded of another game's choice in doing this. I have something. This is reminding me of something. So. Bang is programmer shorthand. Yeah, I guess so. I just had never heard it until Ocadrian started using it. I was like, what? Good one, Dragon. Yep. Yeah. Okay. All right, thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna help this thing, and I'll tell you exactly why. I don't trust the Crones. I didn't trust the circumstances under which they sent me out here to begin with. And this thing reminds me a lot of the Rachni Queen in Mass Effect. A lot of the Rachni Queen. And yeah, something doesn't wash with the Crones. So I'm going to give this a shot.
If you can save the orphans from the meadow, I'll help you.
I will find them. Free them. Open the door of my cage. Blood is my escape. A rite you must perform. With the black of raven feathers, the white of my bones, and the swift steed. A mare, wild and free, in meadows pasture court. Dark as a bottomless well, black as the depths of night. Such a beast, no other. Gather these and bring them here.
It's good voice acting.
Got some raven feathers.
Find my remains and bring me a mount. A wind-born steed, a black squall turned horse.
Why do we need a black horse?
The beast and I shall be as one.
It's like an evil horse.
As when I lived, we shall be a gale. Nothing to stop us. A wild steed from meadows moist.
Where'll I find your remains?
My bones, they lie in a solitary mound nearby, due west.
I'll gather what I need to free you, then return.
Gather and return to the Hillamix depths, to the tree's rotten heart. Pierce my heart, let blood flow to be born again. I must first be consumed.
Go now and return through the passage I have opened.
Creepy. Awesome, though. Awesome, but creepy. Alright, hold on a second here. Okay. Find the bones of the spirit trapped beneath the whispering hillock. Okay. That's fine. But there was something else I was going to check just now, and I don't remember what it was. This is the wrong thing. That's the wrong quest. I need you to... That's what I need you to do. There you go. Okay. How far away is this thing? Yeah, hey Roach. The thing is, I can understand, I can imagine, I can totally imagine, whoa, oh that's the power sign. I can totally imagine, like, with the crones, the witches of Eastwick there, I can totally imagine them actually being okay, but it was just like, you know, they come across in a particular way. But something doesn't feel right. I don't totally trust him either, but, I don't know,
Run, Roach.
something about them is, I don't know, I just believe, for some reason I trust him. I don't know. We'll find out. Ow. What? Too slow. Okay. I'll bet that thing's right. It's another creepy tree. Whoa, hey! Alright. Roach's Food Service. Hey, what's up, Roix? What's up, man? How you doing, boss? What's going on? Okay. Find the bones of the spirit. Them bones, and dry bones. I feel like... Aw, man. Would have been too good if it was... Aha! There we go.
Strange bones. Don't seem human to me.
Don't see human. Ah. Don't see human, huh? Specifically, what does that mean? Ooh. Bolt with bait. That's cool. Five silver to have 100 armor piercing. Wow. Awesome. Check something here. Cool. Alright, wait a minute. Hard sign intensity. So work on that. Axie intensity? Nope. How about more Igni? Ah. Ah, armor piercing. And more adrenaline. Nice. Okay. I don't know yet, Axe. No, I'm not regretting anything yet. But I'm a little... I don't know, you know. I'm working in the dark a little bit, right? It's a woman's remains. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah, I know. My bad, my bad. Alright, Roach. Poor Roach, man. I freaking ride Roach in, like, the middle of, like, terrible, like, desolate landscapes and bogs and... If Roach ever watched The Neverending Story, I'll bet Roach is not very happy about having to go through any swamps. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell is this? Am I fighting Cthulhu? What's going on? So I'm going the wrong way. I'm trying to get over the damn hill. Really, Roach? Really? There we go. For some reason I didn't hear that. I heard, like, I don't know, man's voice. Guarded by what, I wonder? Guarded by what?
Hey there.
Oh, it's a water hag. Oh my god! I'm screwed. Screwed! Screw this noise. Get out. Sorry, Bilchag. Sorry, Roach. Wow. Okay. That is a creature I cannot face. Wonders, that's funny. Why is everyone run over when I get to her? Well, oh, see, Roach is fine. Roach is fine. Damn, man. I'll deal with that bandit camp later. Ah! I saw the horse. There it is. God damn it. I feel a little bit like I'm cheating on Roach here. No, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. I only change my mind on something when it does something where I clearly didn't understand the choice I was given. You know, like if I clearly didn't get the choice that was being made, that I was making, then I might redo it, but you know, it's a judgment call.
Faster.
I have a feeling this is going to be disgusting, by the way.
Ready. We can start.
Fly, raven wings. Lay things amidst the feathers. Place all beneath my heart. My heart you must pierce, and bring the steed.
Ooh, I can trick the being in the tree and destroy it.
Saw bodies of women and children in the woods. You've killed people who were no threat to you.
The wood killed them, for nature is blind. Death is never more than death.
See, the deal is that I didn't trust the kids. I didn't trust the crones to begin with because of what was going on with the kids. And I felt like there was something creepy about Gran. So I thought there might be something that would happen to them. On the other hand, the godling Johnny was there, and Johnny said the crones are not to be trifled with, but they take care. Something like, okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't trust the crones, right? I don't like the sort of vibe of this thing either, but I worry about what the kids were doing, and I thought it was creepy that the kids were just orphaned, hanging out with, like, Gran in the woods. But then Johnny said, the godling said, that he felt like the kids, Gran cared about the kids, and also, she was nuts, but she cared about the kids, and also he said that the crones help things in their own way, and protect the wood in their own way. So... I'm gonna go with my first impulse.
I offer raven feathers.
Once I was free, I shall be free once more.
I offer your remains.
Once I was flesh, I shall be flesh once more.
Free the children.
I shall. A word once given must be honored.
Black Beauty. Wow. That's so creepy. Holy crap, speed, speed! Oh my god, look how fast that thing is. Oh my god. That was so cool. Can I just say how cool that was? Because it was like, I felt... This is what I felt like. I was running out of the tree, and I felt like I really was genuinely interested in where the horse was going, and then the horse is like, plow. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let me get my non-possessed horse. Roach is right here. I'm not gonna kill... What's up, game? I would never kill Roach. And also, I don't know that I killed it exactly. I just... I can actually go to... I can actually fast travel that. Yeah, it asked for a black horse. I had to clear, and I had to tame it with Axie, I believe. Non-possessed horses are so 2014. Yeah, that was creepy, man. I actually felt kind of bad for the horse. It had a really cool vibe to it, though, that whole area. He looks horse-like, yeah. Oh. What? Really? The Earldoman is there? Why would the hell would the Earldoman be there? The Earldoman was back in town, no? Maybe not. Oh, nice game. Great game, Mass Effect. Aha. Hello, guys.
Slow now. Whoa.
Oh, my pleasure.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
Went up the hill, took care of the problem. The details are my concern.
Aye, truly said. I knows naught of such things anyway.
The Crones, or the Ladies of the Wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Yeah,
Aye,
I
do.
agree, Mason.
Give me the dagger. Be back
I don't
soon.
know either. But, you know, I feel like I use the right logic to come to my decision, whatever it is. So, yeah, exactly what Thork said. Oh, ow.
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger, you don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Ow. Ow. Oh, I bet the Crones are not going to be happy with me. What the f-
Sheathe your weapon, young man.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here. You can bring it, not only. You disobeyed us once more.
We are forgiving creatures, but you allowed the children to escape.
They never wanted to flee. They liked it here. They played.
Your punishment must be harsh. Now silence! We must speak to the white-haired one.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's
Oh my
Perch.
god, she's
She
Anna?
belongs to no man.
A fruit
She's
sprouted
Anna?
from her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
Holy crap. It didn't even
We
occur to
helped
me.
her. She agreed to serve. She bears the mark. She is ours. Come. It is another woman who interests you.
Oh,
Speak, white-haired one.
snap. That's Anna? Oh, damn, son. I thought she was too old. I thought she was too old to be the Baron's wife. That's why I wasn't even considering it. So she was aged? So wait. Was she aged by the crones, though? Did the crones age her, or what? What's up, Varney? Good to see you, by the way. Did the crones age? So the crones must have unnaturally aged her, right? And they basically gave her what she wanted, which was, I don't know, an abortion or something like that.
You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Lots free, brave soul.
Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain?
I freed the spirit trapped in the tree.
Hear that, sisters? Traitor!
She took the children, but her.
We made a deal. I was supposed to help the villagers. I held up my end of the bargain. They're safe now.
Maybe.
So, a mockery you chose to outwit.
Whose spirit was trapped in the tree?
That of one who once cheated death. You freed an ancient power. It will rise again. Elsewhere, beyond our reach, blood will flow once more.
No, that's cool.
What foolish things men sometimes do.
I want more info.
You used me to tame the...
Not.
Did you destroy the...
I freed the spirit...
Hear that, traitor?
She took the children, but her.
We made a deal. I was supposed to help the villagers. I held up my end of the bargain. They're safe now.
So,
What did you need the children for?
Need? We? They needed us. Our care.
you exposed them to great danger.
We cannot help them because of you.
Leave it, sisters. Everything in its time.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you.
If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
Do you desire us?
I know, Mason. My impression, yeah. So my impression so far is that what I did was fine because I feel like these situations were pretty bad either way. I know, right, Smacky? I feel like these situations were pretty bad either way. To be perfectly honest, I think these situations were bad in either respect. Like, I think neither the crones nor the spirit that I freed were good. Like, she's like, oh, they needed our care. But I'm like, eh. Yeah, it's a good call. It's a hard call.
I'm impressed. Polymorphism, a rare talent.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
Ah, to be woven together with you? I'd be your best, And last.
Your apostrophe R-E.
Not what I came for. Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break. The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could.
Oh yeah, I'll bet you did.
Like she was our own daughter.
Right, Thorg? This is really well done.
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl.
Uh-huh.
Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for the worse.
Why'd she attack you?
She's no longer the girl you once knew. Wrath consumes her.
Interesting.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone supposed to arrive. We let beast entrails
There's Ciri.
show the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a blood. She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood. The soul seed that will burst into flame.
God, these things are so creepy.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Yeah, sure.
Imlerith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely.
Yeah, see, the crones are not good.
Perfect for a broth.
The crones are not good.
I can taste it already.
Let's just be clear here.
Very well. Get on with it. Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
Heh, so Ciri bailed before he could eat her. Oh god, the wild hunt was right after her. Snap. Whoa! Oh crap. I better save it. Yeah, but listen, I only can do one problem at a time, man. Can you guys hear the galloping behind me? That's awesome. It's like the what the Yeah, I bet Wonders, sure. Yeah, oh boy. It's the Nazgul charge, man. This is so Nazgul. Totally Nazgul. Oh man, that's so cool. What?
You tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories.
No, I think it's a good homage to it.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
She escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
Your return you shall. Our fates are bound. And one will die. But it shan't be one of us.
See about that.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die. Seeing you, handsome knight.
Oh boy. Wow. Well, let's just say that was awesome. I mean, creepy as all hell, but I'm just waiting for it to get through all the updates. That was pretty awesome. So yeah, I don't want to hear this thing about, oh, the kids would have been fine. No, they would not have been fine. Would not have been fine. They were not going to be fine. Okay. I want to take a look at a couple of these things that just got updated. Let's take a look at character. First of all, alright, actually, I take that back. Let's take a look at bestiary first. Wyverns. Most dangerous of all the royal wyvern, or I used to call them wyverns, or as they're called in some circles, the royal pains in the arse. Albina Tunnelkamp, lecturer in natural sciences at Aretusa. Wyverns are also often mistaken for dragons, and though they are much smaller than their more famous kin who do not breathe fire, they are likewise extremely dangerous monsters. Especially feared are the so-called royal wyverns, who, like their namesake monarchs, are exceptionally ornery and extremely deadly. It was a really cool sequence. It was freaky. I don't know about that. I mean, the guides, you know, I wish I could have consulted the godling. But, yeah. The crones, I don't know. Harpies. Most monsters don't actually keep any treasure in their lairs. Harpies, though, they like shiny things. Letho, Viper School Witcher. It is hard to say what is most repulsive about harpies and their cousins, the Shishigas. Their hideous appearances, the overwhelming stench of rotten bird excrement that clings to them, or their blood-curdling screech. Suffice it to say that even rats, who dwell happily among the rankest fecal matter and rotten waste, give their nests wide berth. Grape shot, Ard. Okay, that's good to know. And crones, here we go. Sister Crones. Yeah, what Dragon says is probably true. But I think my point was not, of course, that they were ripping off. I just thought it was a cool homage to sort of that one Nazgul that's hunting for them. In fact, even if you remember in the Fellowship of the Ring movie, there's the sequence where the Nazgul come and Frodo and the rest of them are hiding underneath the tree roots. And, like, the Nazgul drops to the ground, so I was reminding me about that. Sister Crones, hand in hand, terrors of the sea and land, thus do go about, thrice to thine, and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up 9. Macbeth, or as we name Macbeth, Act 1, Scene 3. Still on Gwen. The isolated corners of our world harbor creatures older than humans, older than academies and mages, older even than elves and dwarves. The crones of Crookback Bog are such creatures. No one knows their true names, nor what breed of monstrosity they in fact are. Common folk have given these three sisters the names Weevis, Brewis, and Wispus, and call the threesome the Ladies of the Wood, or simply the Good Ladies. The crones act as the true sovereign of Velen, whose inhabitants they help survive through harsh times in return for unquestioning obedience. They wield powerful magic, but one different from that of mages. They draw power from water and earth and are bound to the land in which they live. The crones can hear everything that happens in their woods, predict the future, twist the threads of human lives, and bring blessings as well as curses. The crones seem for all intents and purposes to be immortal. Magic elixirs keep them from aging and allow them to take the appearance of young women. These elixirs and their mystical ties to the swamps in which they live also give them supernatural strength and vitality. Okay, that's cool, but I also want to check the characters, though. Brewis. The crone known as Brewis was the middle of the three demonic sisters in terms of age, but the first in terms of size. Brewis was said to be a master concoctor of magical mixtures, and in the more ghastly legends was said to know over a dozen different recipes for human soup. It's creepy. Imlerith, the general of the Wild Hunt and a frequent guest in Geralt's nightmares, had been chasing Ciri for quite some time, striving to deliver her to his ruler Eredin. This powerful and brutal warrior had fought in the countless battles and campaigns for conquest waged by the Aenel into the worlds. He prized physical confrontation above all else, seeking out direct, bloody skirmishes where opponents pit their strength, agility, and training against each other in a contest to the death. Look at that badass armor, by the way. No, I played a little bit of Titan's Quest, but I did not complete it, no. The Ghost in the Tree. The Whispering Hillock. If the world were not as it is, but as it should be, this name would denote a place of hidden nooks and lovers sharing heartfelt lies and hushed voices. Instead, it stood for danger and terror, for a place where wild animals, driven by some mysterious power, had killed many an inhabitant of Downwarren. Geralt agreed to investigate the problem and soon discovered the animals were controlled by a spirit entrapped in a tree growing atop the hill. The spirit spoke to him in a woman's voice and claimed to have once been a druidess who had kept watch over the Velen Grove until the crones murdered her and imprisoned her ghost in the tree. The forces of nature she had once served now protected her from the fiendish sisters' further designs. The unfortunate locals had died as collateral damage, for, as the spirit attested, nature's wrath is unrestrainable and distinguishes not between unwary innocents and unwelcome ill-wishers. The spirit begged Geralt to lift her curse and free her from her torment. In exchange, she promised to rescue the orphans from the swamp clearing, who would otherwise face a cruel death at the hands of the crones. These whispered words convinced Geralt, and following the spirit's instructions, he lifted the curse, transferring the druid's ghost into the body of a black mare. And so the spirit was set free, and the dark powers afflicting the Whispering Hillock were dispersed. Yeah, well, I remember, yeah, I'm going to do that, Mason, but remember that I did a lot of sort of main stuff, and I'm trying to go back and forth between side and main. I actually thought I was on a side quest, but now I'm going to be able to finish one of them. And I'm going to level up soon, because I'm going to report this to the Baron, who's not going to be happy to hear what happened. Though the youngest of the three crones, the Weevis was not one jot less ugly or evil than her older sisters. It was she who wove their magic tapestries of human hair gathered as tribute from the young children of nearby villages during their cutting ceremonies. These tapestries were how the worshippers of the Ladies of the Wood made contact with and paid homage to their deities. The crones of Wispus. The crones of Velen were not just old, they were literally ancient, having been around since the reign of the first human kings and possibly even since the coming of the elves. Of the three ghastly sisters, the Wispus was most ancient, or at least so claimed the swamp dwellers' whispered legends. Whispered, for if they spoke too loudly, the crone would hear it, for she demanded tribute in the form of human ears, which she hung from trees, and through which, using primeval magic, she heard all that happened in the swamp. Okay, and there was an update on Gran, I thought. Gran's first attempts to talk to her came to nothing. He was only able to break through... Oh, there we go. When he saw the marks on the woman's hands, he quickly realized she must be the Bloody Baron's wife, though changed beyond all recognition by the hardship she had suffered. That twist at the end, by the way, was really cool. I had no freaking idea. I had absolutely no idea that that was her. Didn't even occur to me. Probably should have occurred to me, but did not. Okay, now, I notice we have had someone else come in. Now, normally I will not call out lurkers, but I'm going to call this person out because I have something. Multi-camera, multiplayer live games? Yeah, man, that'd be good times. That'd be good times. Okay, Mercurius. Mercurius, are you here? Because Mercurius, I have your poem. And Mr. Wonders, I assume you have not read your poem yet. So you're asking me not to read it yet to chat. That's fine. But Mercurius, are you here, sir? Because I have your poem ready for you. I'm going to look at Anna Strenger while Mercurius answers me. Calling you out, Curious. Calling you out. Tries to hide in shadows and fails. There he is, there he is, there he is. There we go. Geralt put the facts together and realized the old woman in the swamps was in fact Anna, the Baron's missing wife. He also learned that the signs in her hands were symbols of the pact she had made with the Crones in order to get rid of her unwanted child. Geralt's suspicions... What's up, Strike? Geralt's suspicions were confirmed shortly thereafter. The curse afflicting the unfortunate woman was indeed the Crone's doing. Anna had turned to the ghastly sisters because she did not wish to give birth to the Baron's child. The Crones granted her wish in their own twisted way, with a curse which made the fetus inside her wither on the vine, taking Anna's life energy with it. In despair, she turned to the Peller, who made her a talisman to hamper the evil magic's influence. Anna had lost this during her fight with the Baron and was thus rendered defenseless against the Crone's magic. Oh! After that, the worst was free to happen. The markings on her palms began to burn, and a fiend dragged her to the heart of Crookback Bog, where she paid back her debt as the Crone's slave. I see. Okay, wow. Man, poor Anna. What a sad story. Okay. So, Mercurius. Mercurius, are you ready, Mercurius? Are you ready, sir, for your poem? Aw, that sucks, Strike. That sucks, dude. Hang in there, man. Just do it one step at a time. One step at a time. Okay, there we go. I hear you, man. Well, hopefully we can help you forget sort of some bad times. Hopefully. I hear you, man. I'm sorry to hear that, though. Where was I? Yes, so, Mercurius, are you ready? Well, I got started late, Strike. I got started very late. So, that's basically what happened. Got started very late. Are you ready, Mercurius? And by the way, this poem that I'm about to read is Mercurius's bonus as a person who supported my Arvtreon, which you can find right above it. He supported me at the $10 level. So if you were a patron, if you contribute at the $10 level, if you become a patron at the $10 level, I will write a poem like this for you. So here we go. Poem fulfillment for Mercurius. Patron poem for Mercurius. Mercurius. Oh, wait. Let me do that. There we go. And let me move this over here so I'm actually looking more towards the camera. Okay, here we go. Mercurius, the man, the myth, the one to rule them all. Or, perhaps to be more accurate, the one to make the call. To bring things up like jokes and puns and observations true. Some whimsy and some knowledge and perhaps a kappa too. While some may wander on and on with conversation wild, Mercurius is laser straight. Distractions he reviles. It's all about the now, you see, what's happening in game. He's guaranteed to reference the characters, their names, the plot, the action, and the scope of everything Arv plays. And that's why Arv is such a fan, and happy that he stays. And so, Mercurius, stay tracked. Your focus is your shield. And don't let all your strange emotes your one true path conceal. Your poem, sir. There you go, Mercurius. Your poem. Rotten food and pies? Wow. That's harsh. Harsh. Thank you, Mason. I hope you like that, Mercurius. Oh, my pleasure, sir. My pleasure. I tried to do something unique for what everybody did, so yeah, I know. No, Law, I'm pretty confident is trolling. Law is just mad because for some reason I didn't have him listed as one of the people I have to write a poem for, so perhaps that's part of it. Yeah. Okay, now let's see. Do I have anyone else in here The ones that I have left are I have Mr. Wonders, who doesn't want me to read it yet. I have Mr. Wonders. I also have Satolbo. I have Duty. I have Duty Calls. I have Kilobyte. I have Satolbo. I have Wolf 5. I have Xanos. And I have Wonders. So if one of those people comes in, if Duty Calls, Kilobyte, Kale Satolbo, Mr. Wonders, Wolf 5, or Xanos come in, and I don't notice them, please let me know, because I have poems for them, and the only ones I have left besides that are the person whose name I don't know on Twitch, who I sent to get information from, and then Law and Shadowed Mage. Those are the ones I have. Dude, with the so bads, that so bad is so not accurate. I'm just saying that right now. That so bad is not accurate. I feel like chat should back me up with some so goods to compensate for the ridiculous so bad. That's what I think. That's what I'm saying. Alright, I'm going back to the Baron here. Thank you. So maybe. Thank you. I'm glad some people are trying to give it a chance. It's just like Law's system is completely invalid because he uses so bad for everything. Having a bad day, so bad. Had a bad chicken salad sandwich, so bad. You did something so bad, somehow I get into so bad. It is illegitimate. It is not legit. Not legit enough to quit. So meh. Hey, Duty Calls is... A poem is ready for you, Duty Calls. Yes. Let me just wait till this loads up here. And then I will read Duty Calls' poem. And remember, guys, if you want a poem like this written for you, if you would like a poem... Wow. Check that out. Screenshot. If you guys would like a poem written for you, if you support that right above me, there we go, right over there, my Patreon, you'll be able to get that. Okay. I deem all so bad's valid. You're wrong. Law, what is best in life? To give Arv is so bad? Wrong. Arv, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, to drive them before you, and hear the lamentations of the lawkeeper. Hey, that is good. Okay, here we go. I know he is. Don't have water to wash away the salt, right? Okay, here we go. Duty Calls, my friend. Duty, are you ready for your poem, Duty? Duty Calls, are you hyped, sir? For your poem, are you prepared? Are you ready? Or to put it another way, in the words of the great Shaquille O'Neal, can you dig it? Ah, whatever, Axe. You're just pandering. It really does, Thorg, yeah. I am hyped. All right, here we go. Here we go. Patreon poem for Duty Calls. The Duty Call. Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting to change my window back. All right. Let's do it again. Here we go. I can dig it. All right. The Duty Calls. Patreon poem for Duty Calls. The Duty Calls. Duty abides. And if you think he's quite a guy, well, you'd be right. He's a good sort. Though his game choices sometimes court the League of Legends types to come, and that's unfortunate. Someone like me is lousy at that game. But still and all, and just the same, he's still a true, good sort of fellow, rather laid back, rather mellow, and goes back now for quite some time, historical from Kata's climb, when he would throw in silly puns, while lying behind him someone upon a sofa starts to laugh. Because our duty's wheat, from chaff, he separates with wryful glee. But, any humor tried, then he will always do his level best to kindly uplift all the rest. For which good spirit I do say that Duty Calls is good, and may he always jungle, middle, top, or whatever he needs to stop the other team from hitting base. May Duty Calls his play erase opponents' plans and win the game, and give his all to win his fame. Duty Calls. Your poem, sir. I hope you like it. So mad. That's for you, sir. I will send, of course, a copy of all of these to you. See, that's what I mean. Why does it get so bad? You don't even know if it's so bad. See? They don't even agree with you, Law. So, so yes, thank you again so much for the patronage support, Duty. I appreciate it. That is your poem fulfillment, and I will send you a copy of that. Yeah, well, I wanted to get it in there, man, because I wanted to get it in there, but I also wanted to emphasize Duty being a good dude, having nothing to do with League of Legends. I didn't want to just be obsessed on the League of Legends point. But I figured he would get the joke about the jungle, middle, top, because I used to joke with him about how that's all that sounds to me. When people talk about League of Legends, all I hear is like, go jungle, middle, top, back, forward, and I'm like, what? I don't even, so. Okay, now, thank you, Mason. Now, Wonders, are you ready for me to read your poem to chat yet? Are you ready for me to read your poem, Wonders? I just read Duty Call's poem, and I read Mercurious's poem. Oh, my pleasure, man. So do you want me to read your poem, Wonders? Because I got yours ready, too. And after that, I've got, what I have left is Kilobyte, Satobo, Wolf 5, and Xanos. Okay, that's fine. So I shall hold off on Mr. Wonders. I know. I don't have it yet, Law. I don't have it. Okay, that's fine. I don't have it, Law. Soon. It's you and Shadow Mage that I have left. So, yeah, thank you guys for the support for the patronage. So, God, it's so beautiful. Love it. All right. Time to tell the Baron that some crazy crap went down. So, Baron, basically, you screwed up royally. That's what it comes down to. You basically effed it all up. You blew it all up, you bastard. Could I do the whole image poem thing? I can try, but I'm not going to do... I don't think I can do, like, a physical shape. Well, I guess I could try to do a physical shape, Law. I'll try. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure that I can do that, but I'll do my best. I will attempt to honor your request, sir. Hello, dog. Dog. Alright, the Baron's gonna love this conversation. So, your daughter wants nothing to do with you, and your wife is now on the surface of the Crones, and she's an old lady because you beat her up too many times. So,